Okay, so let's kind of go into some news because we've been away for a while, and just talk about some things that have come out recently.
Yeah.
Maybe the biggest thing recently, or sort of that's been popular on a lot of sites I've been on, is this NES Classic.
Mhm.
So yeah, again, for people that don't know, this is it's a tiny sort of replica. It's about sort of palm sized. I'm looking at a picture on the article. I don't know how big the hand is. But it's
Maybe it's someone's giant hand.
or again tiny, but it's kind of a tiny replica of an NES. But it plays essentially virtual console games like you could get on the virtual console on Wii U or Wii. But it's got, obviously they've changed it. Like it's got a little flap for the where the game cartridges go. You can't put original game cartridges in. That's a shame.
That
That's
would be
disappointing.
amazing. That would be amazing.
Also, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, so you can't put new games on, which is kind of disappointing. But it's kind of interesting. It's got these little replica NES controllers that you plug
Uh-huh.
into it, so that they're like, I think they're full size, so I think they're like proper replicas, and you plug them into it, which is cool. But it's also the controller connector is the same one on like a Wii nunchuck or whatever. So you can buy these separately because you only get one included, so you might want a second one. But you can buy them separately, and you can plug them into like your Wii remote for your Wii U and play Virtual Console games with like the original controller, which is pretty
Okay.
sick.
That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome.
So I think it has. I'm not sure if I think it's 30 games on this basically, so they're actually not bad,
Yeah.
and some of them are like third-party ones as well. So it seems to have most of the ones. Obviously, it's a bit before our time, but it seems to have most of the ones you'd think. Like I think it's got sort of all the Mario games, Donkey Kong. It's got like Mega Man and like a Final Fantasy and a few quite a few third-party ones that you might have you might remember.
It sounds good, but it just seems like you might as well
Just have a
get
virtual
them.
console.
I don't. How much is the thing?
I know in I'm not sure what it is in pounds, but in dollars it's $60, so it's like $2 a game. So I assume it's similar price over here.
Okay.
But I'm with you there when you're just like, well, why do I want this physical thing where I've just because I've already
Yeah, you
bought
can.
these virtual console games so many times anyway.
Yeah, virtual console, or like I've got a bunch of ROMs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, which you have the original copies of, so it's fine for legal reasons.
well,
Yeah, but yeah, see, I thought that as well because that's a logical thing to think. But apparently, and I didn't know this, these aren't actually the virtual console versions. So I don't know. I don't think it's to do this, but it's coming through HDMI. But there's apparently some sort of issue with the virtual console emulators that the way they display colors. So apparently this does look better than the virtual console releases, which is kind of weird to me when you're talking about NES games. But apparently, yeah. And you have like a filter so you can play it in like full 3 aspect ratio and things like that. It can also play. It's got like save states, but again, that's on Virtual Console. So I'll just briefly mention Sega's going to do on a Mega Drive one, but you can actually put the original carts in, which I quite like.
nice.
Um,
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea because with the NES, it's gonna be cool and it'll look cool like sitting underneath your TV or whatever. But
Yeah.
it just seems, I don't know, it just seems pointless. Like I just feel like there's so many other ways of getting it, and yeah,
I feel like I might buy a controller. I might do that maybe.
yeah. I'm
But-
sure I'll get the thing anyway, but it's yeah, I don't know. It just feels a little like something is missing with it. I don't know. Maybe being able to download other games onto it would be good, but
I would venture to suggest to you that obviously hipsters have gone mad for this, mate. But for people of our age who are maybe a little bit younger, we want to have, obviously they'll have an SE and AS, but we want an N64 version really. That's what I want. I want
yes,
I want to be able
yes.
to plug my GoldenEye cartridge in. It displays through HDMI, please, please.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
legal issues of that game, please let me play it.
Yes.
That'd be amazing for us. I'd love a tiny little replica. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Gee, I assume you still have your old one somewhere.
Yeah, I do, but I'm just worried that some of these games are kind of like left for dead there, if you know what I mean. Because they're sort of it worries me, games like that, especially some of the older ones, when they're kind of tied to this old bit of hardware. Like, I know you can emulate it, but really it just seems kind of sad when you've got like classic games like GoldenEye that just like
Yeah,
the only
it's
way
sat
to
on the
play it is
shelf,
on
not.
there.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah,
when they had that, because I know famously it gets stuck with legal issues, but that they were making an XBLA, sort of HD remaster-ish sort of version with achievements and sort of nicer textures and things, and it's on a hard drive in the rare offices somewhere, never to see the light of day. And it's just kind of sad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. You're right.